it became very, very clear from the beginning that the type of immunity that works best against SARS and in general, and I would say even influenza, is our innate immunity. Is that we have, in fact, a very interesting situation where the virus got rid, so to say, of all this adaptive immunity that we artificially induced, and is now getting back to the state where it relies, where our immune defense relies on the innate immunity. So, yes, we do have a window of opportunity here because, first of all, you have to realize that all the vaccines are now developing, well, since the is developing resistance to the vaccines, it's like the vaccine can't make use of these antibodies any longer. And that makes that, of course, the innate immunity is now set free. Most likely, certainly in the vast majority of the cases, they will recover and develop this full-fledged acquired protective immunity. Well, what this does is that, first of all, have this high immune pressure, which I was saying is to be considered as a kind of breeding ground for more infectious variants. Why are we saying this? Because this high immune pressure provides a competitive advantage, a fitness advantage to these more infectious variants. So yes, a more infectious variant that encounters a is going to feel very, very fine because that is now its preferred background for replication and transmission. So now the situation already with Delta has changed a lot in the sense that these specific antibodies that are still capable of outcompeting to some extent innate antibodies, they do no longer neutralize the virus. So they don't work very well anymore. And that is what is going to promote the propagation of more infectious variants. So that is still evolving. So that is a very catastrophic evolution. I've seen the criteria that were proposed by the stakeholders of this mass phase have changed all the time. Initially, it would induce herd immunity, and then it would reduce transmission, maybe not cut transmission completely, but reduce transmission.
Yes.
Then it was protection against disease. Then it was protection against severe disease. And it is protection against death, etc. This is simply reflecting the evolution of the virus. So these boosters right now are in fact useless, and besides, except for the side effects that they could cause, there is many, competent colleagues who are studying the side effects. In fact, they could not do a lot of harm because, as I was saying, when the virus becomes resistant against these bodies, then it's like you have not vaccinated, right? None of this is taken into consideration. It's all ignored. The science, is no longer inconvenient. It's embarrassing. It's irritating. So the only thing I still believe in is that we make people aware of what is going on. We leave it up to people to make a decision for themselves, but an informed decision, how they're going to organize themselves, what they're going to do. But that's a race against the clock.